Hello, how's it going? I hope you're doing well, that you're having an incredible day today. I'm so stoked to be filming this intro to my couple of items for the Justice League Panning Challenge started by Jessica, so go on and click the card above, as well as the description box below to check out her video. But this is the Justice League, the Truth and the Panning Way. I geeked out so much when I saw that she'd filmed this video, and I know many of you are jumping in, so I'm trying to catch up on your videos and seeing all the things that you picked. And I know that this is a little bit late in jumping in, but I really wanted to think about some things to pan because the challenge started actually about, what, 2 weeks ago? Right before the movie started in theaters, and then it's going to go to the Justice League premiere in November. I believe it's like the first or second week of November, so we've got some time. Lots of time to jump in. But I just, like I said, I geeked out because I'm a huge DC comic book fan, and Wonder Woman especially has always been one of my favorites. In fact, I will admit I teared up at the movie. It was so fabulous. Go see it if you have not already. Because I mean, like when Gal Gadot came out in like full Wonder Woman costume for the first time, like I'd already teared up before. Like I was watching Heidi with her family vlog. I'll go on and link that in the card above, and she and Ken went and saw the movie at the theaters, and she was like, I was crying too, you know, because it was amazing. Go see it. So the way that Jessica set up the challenge is you are picking some type of item from your collection to represent each of the 6 characters. I kind of adjusted mine just a little bit because there are some things that I think will be very challenging for me to finish. So if you're interested in jumping in, what she has basically set out is Wonder Woman is going to be a gold shade, Cyborg is silver, Batman is black, Superman is like a royal or a navy blue, Aquaman is a teal, or you could go green or greenish black since his outfit is kind of all sorts of different shades of green and teal. And then the Flash, obviously red or kind of an orangey shade. So let me talk with you because I did pick a couple of extra things, because what I really decided to go out and pan this go around, since we have till November, Bare Minerals shadows. And if you've ever used Bare Minerals shadows before, you know that they take very, 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 very long commitments to finish. So I thought that it would be kind of fun to throw these in, and we'll talk about the colors, because I did kind of adjust Wonder Woman's shade a little bit instead of doing a gold, because I'm already panning Creme Brulee from the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and I don't want those updates to be redundant since you're already seeing it with Pan That palette. So I thought that I would choose this beautiful bronzy shade that I really felt kind of came across with the top portion of her costume. And I know she's got the royal blue and kind of more bronzy, like antique gold almost. It's not like shiny gold, it's more antique gold. So I thought this might be kind of fun, and it would pair in well with the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, because I had to really keep that in mind as I chose things. So let's go through the pigments, and then I have a couple other things that I'm going to just add in since we've got till November to finish. So the first Bare Minerals color that I picked is this beautiful red color, and this is called Beautiful Lisa. I chose this for the Flash because obviously it's red, and I figured it would pair really nicely with a lot of those chocolate bar shades, because there's honestly like a little bit of pink to this. That's all right, we'll work with it. But I figured it would pair well with Creme Brulee, Marzipan, hot chocolate, hazelnut, all those sorts of things. I wonder, is this gonna make, I've been swatching for quite a while to make sure I knew exactly what I wanted, since I know the time commitment's gonna be in here. But it's a beautiful kind of a rusty red shade, almost kind of on the pinkier side. But like I said, I figured that might be a nice way to kind of step back into these Bare Minerals pigments, because I'll be real honest with you, I have not been good about reaching for them for a long time, and I've spent the money on them. They glare at me every time that I walk into my closet and I see my backup stash. So you know what? It's time. We gotta just go for it. But then, since I know that this is gonna be kind of hard color to use up, being red and all, I thought that I would go on and throw in this 100% pure blood orange shower gel. I actually got this from Octoly, so feel free to click the link below, because this is an amazing shower gel. It smells really good. I know I talked about the lipstick, their cocoa butter matte lipsticks, which is super, super good. Also in a blood orange shade. This comes out kind of a creamy color. The reason I chose it is because it has the orange packaging. But this shower gel is definitely worth checking out if you're wanting something that is cruelty-free and just really, really good ingredients. So don't hesitate. Go on and check all the Octoly information below. I did receive it complimentary in exchange for a review. I've been loving it so far. I don't have to use a whole lot of this. I just put a tiny little amount on my loofah, so this is going to last me for quite a while, but I figured it would be a nice way for me to have kind of a, dare I say, a gimme item. Because I know that Bare Minerals pigment is going to be tough, especially since I chose several other shades to use. So going into the second Bare Minerals shade I chose, this is going to be for Aquaman. This is called, what is this? Treasured Terry. This was like, all these seem to be off of a QVC set that I bought years ago, but it's kind of like a really beautiful teal color. It almost looks like it's going to come across a little bit more blue, but I thought this would pair really well, definitely with those browns. Definitely give me some options with creme brulee. Wow, that is not showing up as well on camera. I know that Bare Minerals aren't supposed to expire, but do they lose pigmentation when they get older? I don't know. It's a beautiful teal in person. It's like, as you can see, like right here, it's just not translating necessarily in this swatch. Maybe I need to try this foiled on the eye, but we're gonna go for Treasured Terry in order to pan for Aquaman. I did not pick another teal item because don't want to overburden myself. I know it's gonna take a lot for me to use these. And then for Wonder Woman, this is the one I'm really, really excited about, especially since I'm pretty pumped up after seeing the movie. This is called Beautiful Melody. And like I said, this color, it's actually looking quite, what is the spice I'm thinking of? Kind of that orangey, like burnt orange red, but it really kind of comes off more of a bronze shade in person. So let me give you a quick swatch of this one. I felt like this reflected more of the top of her uniform than just going with a straight gold. So here is the Beautiful Melody. I think that's what it called. Yeah, Beautiful Melody. I know it's a little bit orange, kind of terracotta looking on camera, but this is going to be a lot of fun for me to pan and also really kind of shake things up once I get to hazelnut and hot chocolate, because those colors are quite the same in my opinion. So I'm gonna need to figure out something to kind of break up the monotony. And then last but not least, I've got Superman for my Bare Minerals. This is going to be quite a challenge. He's supposed to be like a royal blue and navy blue, and I figured this would be great as liner, or I could pair this again, creme brulee, marzipan, some of those brown shadows, because I do love to pair browns and blues together. So as far as Superman's colors go, this is the color Crown. Actually, this is supposed to be more teal if this is from the duo I remember. It's like a New Orleans themed duo. But I remember the other part of this pigment was very similar to the shade Marzipan. So there we go. We got a set that's going to look fairly well together. Okay, so there's Superman. This is the shade Crown. Like I said, I thought that might be fun as a liner, and pairing that again with those lighter shades in the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palettes. We'll see what kind of progress I can make. And then I looked through a lot of my eyeshadows and things for like a silver shade for Cyborg, but I'm just not feeling like that's gonna be the best choice since I'm trying to pan the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. So what I'm gonna do for Cyborg is I'm gonna go on and pan this Cosmetics Benefit Clean Gentle Cleanser. I know I talked about this recently. It's also another item that I've received from Octoly, so I will include all that information below. This cleanser will take me into November to use up because I don't have to use a whole lot of it. So I'll kind of give you status updates on where I am every month until we get to November. But since it has, how many ounces are in this? 5 fluid ounces. It is going to take me a long time, but again, just like the 100% pure shower gel, if you're wanting an option that is cruelty-free and that is not going to be hard on the budget, Cosmetics is another brand that is definitely worth putting on your radar to check out. So gonna go for that. And then lastly, I know it's kind of hard to be original with Batman because it's like black. What do we have that's black and makeup? Liner, you know, outer corner shadow and all that. So I've been actively trying to hit pan in my Lorac Pro 2 shade of black, and I finally hit pan in that. So I figure let's just do a jumping off point. I'm gonna hit pan in as many black shadows as I can out of my collection, but I do want to finish this Stila God Inked Cushion Eyeliner in the shade Black Obsidian Ink. It's a cushion liner, so I don't know how much product is in this, so I'm gonna just kind of give you status updates from month to month of black pots of eyeshadow that or black pans of eyeshadow that I'm able to hit pan in, because I am trying to hit pan and be more, what's the word I'm looking for? Be more intense on hitting pan and more shadows across my collection. So I'll kind of give you a status update on that. So, all right, that's about it. I hope that you are going to have a blast with your items. Like I said, I'm catching up on your videos. If you are already in the challenge, go on and check the description box below for all the information. Go check out Jessica's videos, and I'm gonna include as many people as I see their videos in the description box, but I know this is gonna be an amazing, fun challenge, and if you have not already, go see Wonder Woman. It is so worth your time, so worth your money, and she is just, I think she's going to be kind of the DC character that carries the, what am I looking for? That carries kind of the weight of the DC characters, because I know like with the Batman versus Superman movie, that was kind of like hit and miss with people, and we'll see how Justice League turns out and the introduction of some of the other characters, but man, Gal Gadot, she rocks this movie. So that's it. Take care, and I look forward to catching up with you at the beginning of July with how it's going with these bare minerals and the rest of these items. So see you soon. Catch you later.